everybody, it's me, Rebecca Black, the Bexa Boss Lady, and with Boss Lady Resale, I am here today to talk about selling stuff out of your own house, your own closet, your husband's closet, your kid's closet, wherever you want to sell it, because I have been playing around with my numbers this weekend, or this week, I guess, while I've been traveling in Cleveland, Ohio. And I am very excited to say that I have made over $7,000 selling things of my own and my husband's and things out of my own home in the last year. So that's over $7,000. That does not include, that's not gross. That's what I actually am getting when you take out all of the fees, you know, the listing fees and the commissions and all of that stuff from the different selling sites. I am at over $7,000. The other big news is that I really wanted to hit 6 figures in gross sales this year, and I'm not going to get there, but I'm going to work really hard to get as close as I can there. And mind you, I do this part-time. This is not something that I do full-time. This is something that I definitely do part-time. I've just amped it up more than I've done in the past, and I've turned it into a business versus just a side hustle and hobby. So I'm teetering right around $85,000 in sales this year, and that is without taking any fees or anything out of there. So I haven't done the final tally on that yet. I still have we have 8 weeks left to the end of the year. So I am really going to work very hard to get as close as I can to that number. October just killed me. October sales really just crushed me as far as getting to that goal, and obviously my surgery in April. So had those 2 months not been the way they were, I'm pretty sure I would have, no, I know I would have hit over $100,000 in gross sales this year. So I'm very excited about that because I am seeing a really great trend in what I'm buying and what my profit per item is. And each month my profit per item is going up because I'm buying better items. I'm sourcing better. I keep saying better, but I'm just getting better at doing this on a larger scale. Whereas in the past, you know, I would go and just try to buy a bunch of stuff and sell it, and I really didn't have any idea of what I was doing, and I've become much more intentional, much more purposeful. And so I just wanted to share with you that how much of that has come from my own house. And I know some of you have sent me messages and are like, I just have so much stuff, right? There's so much stuff in my house or my garage or my kids. We have so much stuff that I just can't do it, right? You can't do it myself. I can't sell it all myself. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. I am telling you right now, you can. However, there's just a couple things you can do to get there. The first thing is to figure out what you have and what you want to sell, because chances are there's a lot of stuff in your house that probably isn't even worth selling. So, you know, get those piles ready that you're just going to donate or hand me down to someone or whatever the case may be. You know, weed out the pile of stuff that you just want to get rid of, that you know really isn't valuable. It's really not going to do much. But you could donate it to maybe a homeless shelter, to a domestic violence shelter, foster care agencies. Any of those kind of places are always looking for that kind of stuff for the people that they serve. The other thing is to take then, after you've sorted that out, so you have your stuff that you're going to donate and your stuff that you're going to sell, and divide that stuff up into weeks or days or basically bite-sized chunks. So you're gonna take the 100 things you have to sell, and you're gonna break them down into, I like to say 5 things a week just to get the ball rolling, to get started. But I mean, you can do it however you want. It's, you know, it really doesn't matter as long as you get started. So for me, like right now in November, we're traveling. We've got the holidays coming up, we're moving, we have all sorts of stuff going on, and my goal this month has been to list 5 a day. So if I list 5 a day for 30 days, that's 150 things that I've listed. And right now I have done all 5 every day. We're at November 8th. I think we're at the 8th today. So I've listed 40 new things in eBay and Poshmark. I added some stuff to my Etsy store last night when I couldn't sleep. Believe it or not, I know I did a whole video on how I'm not selling on Tradesy anymore. But you know what? I'm just going to put my the more expensive stuff on there, and I'm not going to put a lot of thought into it. If it sells, it sells, and I'm just going to have to eat it that it takes so long to get my money. Whatever, it is what it is. I believe in putting your stuff on as many platforms as you can manage, reasonably manage, to be able to get more eyeballs. The key to this is that you get as many eyeballs as you can on your stuff, because we're selling one of each thing, right? It's not like we're going out and buying 20 pairs of the same jeans. They just are in different sizes or whatever. So you really have to find the buyer for those items. So if you decide you're gonna sell this stuff out of your own house, just know that it might not sell right away. You know, it's gonna take some time, especially Poshmark, to build up your following. On eBay, you're gonna have to build up your account. If you already have accounts and you're like, I just need to purge this stuff, do it. You guys, this is extra money for whatever you need it for. The holidays are coming up. You want to travel. You want to pay off debt. You want to go back to school. You want to buy your kids presents, birthdays, New Year's Eve, trip of a lifetime. What would you do with an extra, $1,000 or $2? It's not a bad problem to have a couple extra grand in your pocket. But it does take work. It takes time to be able to say, okay, this is what I'm going to get out of my house. This is what I'm going to get rid of. And you have to set a time, set a day, add some not work ethic, because I know, we all have work ethic, right? But sometimes you just have to say to yourself, we are doing this today. Or I am doing this today. I am committing to this. I'm going to purge this stuff out of my house. And that is what we're doing this week, right? I'm gonna make extra money for the holidays. I'm gonna sell this stuff. We're gonna have all sorts of extra cash laying around, and I'm gonna make it happen. And you just work on it, and if you're gonna do it slowly, you build up to it, and eventually, you have extra cash in your pocket. So for me this year, most of our extra money has gone towards medical expenses. We have, I don't even know at this point. We're probably teetering around the $20,000 mark for out-of-pocket medical expenses, and we have decent insurance. So that's where my money is going to. I'm literally selling my stuff to pay for my medical bills, and we have an old dog who needs lots of medicine and some tests. Oh, don't even get me started on that. I'm gonna start crying, but I have the money. I had the money laying around. So take the time, go through your stuff, break it down into 2 sections, right? You've got, 3 really. You can do a garbage pile, a donate pile, a sell pile. Then once you get rid of those 2 piles, you take that sell pile and you break it down into chunks, and you list it a couple a day, or maybe you just list them on the weekends when you have time on a Saturday. Whatever it is, just get started. Say you're gonna do it, and just get started. If you need help, I have lots of videos under this channel. You can subscribe. I try to get them up every week, new videos to help you make extra cash. Oh, I thought that was a notification that I sold something. I'm like, how great would that be if I got hey, you sold this while I'm telling you to sell stuff? You can do it. I promise you can do it. If I can do it, and I have chronic illnesses and I'm sick, you can do it. I promise. So, thanks for watching. What would you do with an extra $6,500 or $7,000 or whatever it ended up being? What would you do with it? Think about that. Might take a little bit of time, but it adds up, just like it adds up when you only list a couple a day. So, go do it. You can do it. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. All my links are in the description. I have a whole reseller toolkit. If you don't know where to get started, I have it all. I'll help you. I will help you get there. But you have to get started. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.